welcome back to my channel. I am Lexi, aka Mystical Diamond Painter, and I am here today with my month in review. I finished 6 full-size canvases. Most of them are put away and I'm not pulling them back out. I'm gonna this month start leaving them out until I do the month in review so that I don't have to put pictures in. Although for my year in review I will be doing pictures because I am not pulling out a year's worth of canvases. Well, I might, I don't know, it depends. If we're moved by then and I have a better system for storing them, then I will. But anyways, let's get started. We're gonna go with my full size canvases and then I will move on to my progress on one of my long-term whips, and then I'll tell you what I am currently working on and how far I am on it. All right, so first off, also I am losing my voice. I am starting to pick up whatever my kids have, so I don't know how long this video will be. Okay, first off, I finished Celestial Kitsune by Sunshine Dots Art. I started that on January 10th and I finished it on February 10th. This kit was a 60 by 80 and it was centimeters, and it was 51 colors. It had 3 crystal and 3 fairy dust that it came with, and it was a square. I wrote that I enjoyed working on that kit and adding more special gels to it. You'd have to go back to my post review on it to see what special gels I added, because I honestly can't remember and I did not make notes of what I added. I should probably do that in the future. Some areas were a bit confetti heavy, but overall a good mix between the confetti and color blocking. I will pop up the image of that right here and we will move on to the next finish. The next kit I did was I named Skeleton and Bats. I started it on February 10th and finished it on February 11th. It was from Amazon and it was a 30 by 30 centimeter. Probably not accurate to size, but you know, that's just how Amazon kits are. There is a review up for this one as well. I am just looking to see. Okay, they're over there. I do have that one linked in my link tree as well. It came in a pack of 4, like Halloween-y type kits. It had 19 colors. It did not come with special drills and it was round drills. It was a nice snack size to work on, I wrote, and I enjoyed adding in some black ABs. I remember for this one I replaced all of the bats with black ABs and some of the little black floral embellishments on the sides of it with black ABs. And I will put the image of that up here as well. My next finish was I named Rainbow Elephant. It was a mini that came from TikTok Shop. I started that on February 11th and finished it on February 11th. It was 20 by 20, 12 colors, no special drills, and round. I wrote that it was a quick to do and only took me a couple hours. That is another one, or that is one that I did not add anything to, and I'll put that up here. And then my 4th finish for February was Celestial Bloom by Elie Milan. I started that on February 11th and finished it on February 21st. It was from DAC. It came in the one of the many mystery boxes that they had last year at the end of the year. It was 22 by 30 inches with 66 colors, 2 ABs, 3 fairy dust, and it was round. I wrote that it was lovely to work on and I was excited to gift it to my grandmother, which I did a couple of days later. I actually took like a canvas for painting on and stapled it to that, and then painted the edges with a color that went well with the kit, and then I gifted that to my grandmother. So I'll put the image up here for that one as well. 1 second. Okay. My 5th finish was I named Gingerbread Snowscape. This was also from Amazon, and it was a 30 by 40. I started this on February 21st. Technically February 22nd. I started it. I kitted it up on February 21st. And I finished it on February 27th. It had 25 colors, no special drills, and it was round. I wrote that it was a fun kit to work on. The colors were nice. It was a bit small for the details needed for the artwork though. It looks okay from far away, but I do feel like it was a bit small. That one I worked on partially in the vehicle because that was when I was on my trip to Rochester to go to Mayo. So I will put the image of that up here. And then my last finish was Butterfly and Moon. I started that on February 27th and finished it on February 27th. That one was also from TikTok Shop, and the size was 20 by 20 centimeters. It had 12 colors, no ABs or special drills, and it was round. I decided to add some ABs to this one. It was a nice quick project. Anyways, I will put the image of that up here. And then the progress that I made on one of my long-term projects, which is these coasters, I just let my wheel pick when I'm going to continue working on that, is I finished these 2 coasters in February. So I only have 3 left to do of this coaster set. So I'm going to put that back up where it belongs. And then I'm going to quickly pause here so I can flip my camera and show you the progress I have made on Sagittarius by Eau Claire Studios from DAC. Alright, so I have finished this whole top half of it, and I am starting on this right here. I'm trying to get a bit done before I inevitably want to just lay in bed and bed rot from this illness. So that's where I'm at on this, and now I'm going to flip my camera back around so that I can give you some shop updates as well. Alright. So this is my little journal that I write random shop ideal stuff in, but I also keep track of sales, and I'm filling out a map, a US map, coloring in when I get each state, an order from each state. So for February, I added 5 states to the map, and I had 12 orders, which that's bringing my total at the end of February to 17 states and 27 orders. I'm going to show you here. This is what my map looks like. 1 second. Sorry, kid interruption, but this is what it's looking like. There has been a couple more states added already or 1 more state added already for March. And then more updates would be I will be having a new line of putty and wax scents dropping. I wanted it to be by the end of the week, but if I'm sick, I'm not going to be making the putty, so it might be pushed a week. And that one is going to be called the Dark and Handsome collection. It's gonna be a manly scents. My reasoning for that is because a lot of people enjoy when I have a scent in there that they deem, like in drops, that they deem manly. So I just decided, you know what, I'm gonna roll with that and create a whole scent based on that, or a whole scent line based on that. So that is what I'm going to do. So that's really about it for shop updates. Oh, I'm also working on washi tape designs, but that's gonna be like a couple months out. So yeah, that's about it. I think I'm gonna let you guys go so that I don't fully lose my voice, because it's getting worse the more I talk. Sorry, this is a shorter video. Hopefully this doesn't fully ruin me vlogging this week, but we will see. All right, bye.